I was flying back from Florida, recently Pensacola, out of Pensacola Airport, and they were. A
lot of people don't know Brendan is in the Air Force Reserve.
That's right. That's right.
Flies fighter jets out of Pensacola on the weekend.
That's right. And they were actually pretty tight down there because I tried to, I had some toothpaste in there, and they made me pull that out, and and they said it was okay because half the tube was gone, so they let it go under the 3-ounce rule. But when you see in you worry about.
It's funny that you just don't buy a travel size. The big gigantic Colgate thing.
Squeeze half of it into the garbage can.
It's Pepsodent.
As seen in the latest Paste magazine.
Yeah, right.
The thing about the TSA aspect of it is when everything is a big long wait, and then you get through, and it's like you've got 6 carts of, because you have to take your computer and put it in a separate bin unless you have one of those. Like you do have.
Yeah, you got to get one of those. That has made my life way easier.
But they hustle you out. Like all of a sudden you're expected to magically put all this stuff back together in 0.02 seconds,
right,
both by the people behind you and by the TSA people.
Right.
And they're pulling the bins that you don't, your wallet's still in it.
Right, I know.
It's like, come on,
baby, I'm trying to get my shoes back on.
I got to put my belt on, my shoes.
Come on, I'm wearing a belt so my pants don't fall down.
Yeah.
And they're very angry with you, like they haven't encountered this. Like you're saying about the grocery clerk, they've seen this. Well, these people have seen this happen a million times, and yet they still act the exact same way. So I think it's just sadistic.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I like the ones that don't even bother to pick up the bins.
Yeah,
it's like they wait for you to pick the bins up.
Right, they just bump into each other.
Yeah, they just stand there and look at you. I'm like, well, pick up the bins, but you can't say anything because then. You'll end up having to, poop into one of those special things with strainers.
Guantanamo.
Yeah.
And then you hit a friendly one, and you're like, this is great. It could always be like this. They could have high security. You get this jovial guy in the morning, hey, how you doing? And you think, this is America. This is a guy doing a job. That's all right. But that's like 1 out of every 20 of those guys.
Yeah. It's usually the guy that's just checking your boarding pass and your ID.
Yeah, he pulled the fun duty.
Yeah, although sometimes those guys they eyeball you like 10 times. Like, oh, come on. I look exactly like my driver's license picture. Come on. It keeps looking down and looking up like my face is going to change. Like I'm some kind of an evil villain who can change his look whenever he wants. Hey, Roe Conn, what's happening?
I've got the perfect solution for this, by the way. You were talking about that thing for your laptop that's really cool, where you fold it out and you don't have to take it out. It's all there. I have a turban laptop compartment that I come in with. I keep the laptop up in the turban. And you know what? Your iPad fits up in there, too. And then you go through. And you'd say, I can't take the turban off. The backscatter is a little uncomfortable.
I've been backscattered twice. So there at ORD and at LAX, somewhere there are 2 X-rays of my small wang.
By the way,
it's not really small. It's just I'm a grower, not a shower.
So. Yeah, my small wang, of course, was my my Asian porn name. It's a deal though. Don't you right before you get in the backscatter? Don't you feel? Like, you do that thing, you don't like to physically touch it, but you do that little sort of twitch test with your penis, I
want to go fluff it.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, where is it exactly, and which way? Is it going in a direction, or is it not, which is even worse?
Yeah.
Is it hiding? Is it, and then you're thinking, this is going to be bad, because, they did that, didn't they do that with David Beckham or something? Didn't he go through some backscatter deal, and they were, looking at his...
Yeah, even though they say they don't know, but I'd like to be. They should have a fluffing station. That'd be a good way for the government. A good way to make some money.
Maybe just a little porn as you're in the line as you're going through, those little signs that are that on the little stanchions that are there that tell you what you can't say or do near there. Yeah. Just would it kill them to put a little bit of Brie Olson on there just to let us,
just a little something, just a little blood flow down there.
Yeah,
because they know.
Yeah, I got Steve Dahl. Looks like a vagina.